real moment for me to welcome you here today. We worked so hard on this initiative, and I'm so proud to be able to finally bring the community in to be part of the discussion. These systems have failed individuals who have been impacted by racial trauma. We're not graduating folks into the mental health community that have the skill set to be able to focus and do this work. And so that's where the concept came to put together a clinical racial trauma program, put together a training for existing mental health clinicians to be able to start to try to give them an understanding and give them some skills in this work, to students that are coming through our schools of social work to give them an opportunity to have a specialty in this area.
As a mental health professional and a state legislator, I understand the need for this center. This center is a first for our state. It's more than a service. It's a resource, a refuge, and a bold step toward justice.
They tend to divide racial trauma into two main buckets, acute and cumulative. And so the acute racial trauma sort of describes the psychological injury and harm that results from experiencing some sort of racist incident. Racial stress is the chronic category. It's just like the cumulative effect of the daily lived experience of being a member of a marginalized group.
There had been lots of conversations with lawmakers about how do we have a reparations council. And there was a lot of pushback and desire to not use the word reparations. And so that is sort of what influenced the organization to maybe a campaign called Say the Word. Because the belief is, well, they can't even acknowledge, what it is that we're trying to do here. How can we believe that your policies will accomplish the goal?
I think a lot of Asian Americans would identify with diagnoses like complex PTSD, where there's not one thing in your life that you would name as being like the crucial break for you, but it's just the everydayness of being asked where we're from, or even just showing up in a workplace. And it's sort of assumed like we'll be the ones who take the notes, but we're not going to be the creative ones. We're not going to be the leaders. How are we building our own power with the allies that we can actually work with? Like, that's a question I'm constantly asking myself.
The mental health field in general was never intended to treat racial trauma. If anything, it was designed to institutionalize and criminalize Black and brown people. It's almost like I'm part of a system that does harm, as much as I took a vow not to do harm.
In order to be at this table right now, I had to go through a pipeline, right? We had to go to school, right? And so that pipeline is replete with many obstacles and issues that weed out Black students from getting to the table.
Don't lose your humanity, right? To not lose your humanity. And I am so thankful for my allies, my friends, everyone in this jury. Pray for us.